Hi, I'm Miss Allen. I am a fourth grade ELA social studies teacher this year, partnered with Miss Ford, who will be teaching math and science. I want to introduce myself really fast. I graduated from Louisiana State University, and I also have a degree as a school librarian. This is my fourth year teaching. This is my third year at Curtis. I've also taught at North DeSoto out in Stonewall. I have three girls. I have a fifth grader, a first grader, and a pre-Ker. So if any of you are virtual parents, I totally understand the struggles of virtual work plus, managing your home and your life, because I see both sides. So I know from a teacher and a parent standpoint of how difficult it is with this virtual learning and face-to-face learning. So I do want y'all to know that I completely feel you and understand all the struggles that are coming with this school year. With that being said, I want to go ahead and get started. Y'all can read the rest about me that's on the slideshow today if you want to know a little bit more about me. My main form of communication this year, also with Miss Ford, is Class Dojo. As soon as we have any information, that is the first place that we post any information. So if you haven't joined Dojo yet, please reach out to us by phone or email, and we can get you a class code as soon as possible so you can get on our Dojo newsfeed. Let's see, virtual and face-to-face students. Our classes are split between in-person learning and virtual learning. We have got some of our virtual students back, which I'm really excited about because I love having my kids in the class every day and talking to them and getting to see their faces light up and just build that relationship with them that we get to have every day. So I'm very fortunate to have that face-to-face learning. We do take grades both for virtual and face-to-face. The assignments are the same. So if you're virtual or in-person student, you're doing the same lessons and you're getting the same grades. So we do take 1 grade a week minimum from each subject. So you'll have at least 1 assignment in social studies taken for a grade and 1 in reading. Now the reading grade book, if you go to the slideshow, it goes in a little bit more in depth about our grade book and where our grades come from, so you can check that out. But you'd have 1 grade in writing and 1 grade in reading a week. So technically you have 2 grades for your reading grade. Also, you have a PE grade and an art grade. So my virtual students, you are supposed to be completing the PE and art assignments that are posted each week. So be sure to check that, because that does go towards your grade. Along with our face-to-face students, they do also get a grade in PE and art of what they complete each week. With grades, grades are starting to go into the grade book. So if you notice that your child is missing an assignment or missing a grade, you might want to go back and try to complete the grade and turn it in as soon as possible, because right now there are students getting zeros in the grade book for missing work, and it does count. And if the teachers notice that grades and assignments aren't being done, we are going to start making phone calls home, because that does count towards truancy. So even if you're logging on every morning and taking attendance, but you're not doing any work, it still counts towards truancy. So I do want y'all to know that and be aware that if you do have several missing assignments in multiple subjects, including enrichment, that you will be getting some phone calls home, so we can try to get that fixed as soon as possible, because we don't want it to reflect your grades any. We want y'all to have the best grades possible and have every opportunity to make up work. Those are the main things that I wanted to say that wasn't on the slides, but I know this year is weird. It's weird for everybody. All of the teachers, we all say, we kind of feel like first year teachers again, because we're having to handle things that are kind of thrown at us that we haven't had to handle before. But as a parent, it's a crazy year too. Y'all are having to handle things, and us as parents are having to handle things that are thrown at us that we haven't had to deal with before. So going into 2020 and 2021 school year, I hope that all of you can have the best year possible and the safest year possible. And if that's face-to-face or virtual, then I hope that y'all can make the best of it and enjoy your time either in school making friends or virtual making friends and spending time with your family. Whichever way that you are learning this year, I hope that this year is memorable and that we can make it as fun as possible that we can with the restrictions that we have. And I also hope that as the year goes on, that it gets better and better, that some restrictions are lifted and that maybe we can start seeing everyone back at school. So that's my hope, is to just end the school year with a normal year with a field day and everything that we used to have. That's what I hope for our class this year. But until then, Ms. Ford and I are going to do our best to keep in contact with you, to make sure that everyone has everything they need to be successful in fourth grade and that y'all can have a great year. Ms. Ford and I will always have patience and grace towards students and parents, and we hope that y'all can give us the same patience and grace during this time, because it's a crazy time for everyone and we all are going to make the best of it. So I hope y'all enjoy the open house slides and y'all have all the information that you need for this year. If y'all have any questions, feel free to message us on Dojo or send us an email, and we'll get back to you with any other questions that you may have that wasn't answered in the slideshow. But I hope you all have a great school year and a great night. Good to see you.